back, money back, money back, woo! Money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you at the again. While you was sleeping on me, I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, for rock Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a, he say it's a. Them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways, sideways, sideways.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Yeah,
there for the tackle, Blair Brown.
I'm back now.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
How about I blitz 8 and this nigga get a 4-yard carry? I'm like, come on, man. Hell yeah, I had another one right behind this motherfucker. Nigga, I'm in like, for real, about 4-5 leagues. No, I had the nigga hit me up when I was playing this game. I was like, this one, the other game. I was like, I'm in the second half. I gotta get ready.
He's gonna air one out.
Halftime.
And it's intercepted.
In about 20 minutes.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Ready.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is when we find
That's the beauty of having multiple leagues.
That jersey, because he had a bad game last week.
And sometimes, though, I have all these leagues and don't have no games to play.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Grandma house.
On the tackle.
Right,
Oh, Alex working with you?
Run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Is that nigga trying to set you up?
Green 80.
Now Bortles throwing on second down.
Oh,
He's
my
going to
goodness.
be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Daquan Jones.
This nigga
In there to make the sack. He
can't throw the
buries him
ball,
for a
though.
loss
Like,
of
what
10.
the fuck is he doing?
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Looking long for Westbrook. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 16. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. And this passing game's offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Going up top.
Oh, he fucked up.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, the all-pro corner there defensively for Jacksonville. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Spread that money on her.
Terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take it across midfield.
Don't tell me that's the quarterback. Get the fuck out of here. No, the quarterback didn't, like...
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come
Dog, I hate you come through all that, nigga. Dog. Flying in there like a linebacker, nigga. Like he got shot out of a cannon on them niggas.
4 down, a 1st down carry. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
I got 2 picks already.
The tackle was by the
In
Boston
2
College
minutes.
product, Harold Landry.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he carries this one all the way down to the
Look at that
9. Give him 30 yards.
That's just okay. That's okay. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was gay. Everybody covered. He throw that bitch upfield. I just threw that bitch too.
Throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
I just tossed that bitch, nigga.
Lucy.
Here's Bortles to throw.
Oh, nigga, I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Bortles now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, I threw it too early, bro. I threw it too fucking early.
I know every offense wants to start
couldn't
their
get out the
snaps
fucking
closer to the
damn
goal line,
bump.
but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here, dog.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that
no, the fucking
big,
tackle.
I mean,
how the tackle get upfield that
fucking
fucking fast, bro?
The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
Maybe clutch.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Going underneath for Lewis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch out for home here, though.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Mariota. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Big.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Hey, spread left. Spread left. Lucy. Green is it.
Bortles now on first down. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now Bortles. Lee's got it over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So right.
Bortles going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Not a bag.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota. Flushed out right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down, here's Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Mariota now from the 50. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance and drive a team towards a victory.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
You got a Greek time? What's the name?
2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
That's a good park there.
Trying to push it in with Henry. And forget about finding a lane.
It ain't free when it's game day. And no niggas be parking in there and walking to the game. They're like, nah, you gotta. Yeah. Yeah.
2 minutes remain here in the
It's
first
right down the right.
half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Nigga.
They might think about going for it here.
Try it if
It's
you
still
want
just
to.
the second
Watch they
quarter.
tell you,
Take
nigga, we
the 3
charging
points.
tonight,
Tell the
nigga.
defense you believe in them and let them get the ball back for you.
We charge.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay
If you had the
right where
card,
it
though.
is. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobble
They'll let
from
you-
very short range, and it winds
They'll
up
let you
no
park
good.
in there.
All
Oh,
right,
you got your
Brandon, if
card.
he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like he heard a whistle or something that stopped his swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL
If
kicker.
you ain't gambling, if they don't think you going in there to gamble and they know you want some shit, they're like, yeah, we need that card, bro. They ain't gonna let you in there unless you got your card for sure. They ain't gonna let you park in there for free, I should say.
Green 80. Green 80.
Nigga, you might be paying about a dub.
Green good.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh, this nigga just
Picked
dove
off
and
by
caught this
Jonathan
bitch on the
Cyprien.
ground.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's last night. The game day shit different.
Let's go.
Game day shit is totally
Following the
different.
interception here, Mariota dancing to his left, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd down, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Nigga said I'm sick.
Keep it rolling.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And
Fucking
down he
hell.
goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call it time.
Cause your beach better?
Timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the
Y'all ain't got it
placement.
going all
So
day,
now
though.
you've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
You said you don't.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
It's all right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. Well, hold on to that football, young man. It's the first NFL touchdown catch for DJ Chark. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to.
No, I'm saying, like, you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere. Come on, man.
Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
More time, nigga.
The second down throw here for Mariota. And this one is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Damn.
So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Rashad Green. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Oh, so I say more time.
Jaguars offense as they get set here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No, that casket cold. That casket cold as hell. That bitch all gone, nigga.
Bortles now on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Shit, all black. Like it's a tuxedo.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Austin Seferian-Jenkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now.
Yeah.
It moves to 17.
Yeah, nigga, by Nova. I mean, in Nova, not by Nova. In Nova. That ain't that far from you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Titans offense now they get set to head back out here. And from this spot in the field,
they got some decent prices.
You think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. So we hit the half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
No, I heard you. He wasn't paying attention. Oh, he is. Yo, shit breaking up.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this
Cracking you upside the head.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third.
It's overrated in how motherfuckers be boosting that shit. It's good. But it ain't like,
especially a touchdown. It's almost out
that's
of
some
reach.
good stir fry.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
I usually get the Benihana trio.
From another team,
I get the steak, the chicken, and the shrimp.
Win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, it's Fournette.
Damn, you got punched in the mouth.
Should be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball, and then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
2K in the
They needed
Bills.
to break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset
When you play
defenders
early,
on that one. They
next
thought that
Friday.
they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Titans on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play. And in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking.
If it's like last year, nigga, $100 will get you 400,000, 450,000 VC.
An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block. Maybe to draw in those defensive linemen. Have them come
I remember spending that. I remember spending that 100 the first day it came out. That's why I remember that shit. Ordering that shit early, with that $150 boy. That shit ain't do shit. That shit was just wasting my fucking money.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
I had the $150 version last year, and I put another 100 on top of that, nigga, the first day. I got 100,000, nigga. 100,000. That ain't shit.
Fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half. Just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to
that
keep
shit's stupid, dog. That shit pissed me off so
continue to
bad. No, that shit pissed me off.
On second down, Mariota again. Shoves him off at the 20.
What the man, this game, bro. This fucking game, bro.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Great change up.
You saw that?
Route and got that inside release.
Dog, this game, dog. Like, I hit triangle. We just hit each other, and then ain't nothing happened, though. Like,
then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half. And he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Dumps it off to Lewis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans
I'm about to look at that shit before I download anything, though, dog. If that shit ain't talking about.
Felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this.
Nigga, I might not even get it early if that shit ain't looking right. I'm telling you that right now, nigga. Fuck that shit. This shit really pissed me off last year.
Urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Nigga, the amount of money I spent last year, I spent for the next 4 2Ks, nigga, on one day. Like, come on, man.
Gets set and heads back onto the field. They've got to
right
the ship. They had a great
hand it over, nigga. 250, nigga. Get the fuck out of here,
you always
dog.
talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust.
I know, nigga. I know.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Nigga.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Nigga,
No gain on
16, nigga, I had like 5,000 park games.
Nice 39, Lucy.
I barely had 1,000.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
He said, oh, yeah, you a fool.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And the hole closes quickly.
It was better like 4 5 months later.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been
Like,
very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Let's go, let's go.
Now they'll throw it. Bortles. Over the middle, complete. That's Paul. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Hold up.
The reception good for 7. It's
Oh,
3rd
nigga took one of his D
That's a
linemen.
staple
What
of this
the fuck
offense.
he just
Drag
do?
route to the tight end.
Yeah,
You see that nigga pull that D lineman off the line?
Much more yardage after the catch.
I was like, what the
Still an
fuck?
effective gain. Yes.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Bortles. Forced out to it. And he's going to have
Oh, they made me throw the ball. I'm trying to fucking truck this nigga.
able to get in
Motherfucker.
there and drop him behind the line. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit
Your
when
own
they scored the
patches.
touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Going underneath for Lewis. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Man, hold on. Nigga, you just said dodgeball on 2K. Did you just tell me dodgeball on 2K? Is that what you just said? I'm just saying. Is that what's on the game, though? Is that what's on the game is what I'm asking. Oh, my God. I just gave this nigga a free touchdown.
The defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans.
It ain't about you gotta do. It ain't what you gotta do. The fact of the matter, that shit is on a basketball game, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, what?
No, we're not
that shit is stupid.
we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you
Man,
are
fuck
too.
that.
We got a ball game.
That's why the game fucking fell off last year. Cause dumbass shit they put on the game last year. Fucking who played? Answer this question to me, dog. Who played that one-on-one shit in the corner as soon as you come down the street? Nobody. Who played that? That's my point. Like, why waste your time on that? Why waste your time on that though?
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
By doing that shit, like, what's the fuck you want to do that shit for?
Rashad Green. And a good effort.
Look at this shit.
There gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And
you go to pro-am, nigga. You weren't thinking about that shit.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Bortles throwing on second down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That was stupid too. Because I'm gonna tell you what's stupid about it though. You gotta go to a whole nother loading screen. Like, why that shit ain't in the part?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
We got three, fellas. Spread right, 72.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of.
That nigga broke. He didn't break. He broke.
A lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
come on, nigga, you on the lunch break.
Trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Derek Morgan with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
No, I'm here to follow.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A first down throw for Mariota. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25.
In the park?
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19.
Because everybody want to be a shooter. Everybody want to score. Like, they want to be quick. They don't like the slowness. That's why niggas don't like that shit. That's why niggas prefer not to. I should say. Not like it, but they prefer not to.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mariota to throw it. He sets the clock. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Burnt that
taken
nigga,
down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mariota on first down. It's caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Doesn't matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14.
It's like the reaction to these niggas on here is not accurate at all.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2-minute warning.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Let's go. 3.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now a toss play to Lewis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away with it. Just on the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
3. Let's go.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And Suckup will put this one right through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Green to bring it back. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Elsewhere, fourth quarter score now for Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have just added to their lead. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them.
Lucy, Lucy. Check. 380.
Now Bortles. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Bortles. Got his hand complete over the middle. It's Cole. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I got like 30 seconds
6 for
left.
6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
11 B, 11 B. 11.
Bortles to throw. And
Come on, Marquise Lee. That's why I put you there, man.
Brings up 2nd down.
Fuck.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Spread left. 11.
To throw is Bortles. Looking deep down.
Look where the fuck he threw the ball at.
And this is going to be
The fuck?
intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
This nigga threw the ball.
Back to right around the 27.
Oh my
So
goodness,
how about
dog.
that for a momentum switch?
He threw that bitch to the left. I threw that bitch up.
Game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and
That shit
everything is
stupid as
flipped in
fuck.
the other direction.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to
This
play.
is stupid as fuck, dog.
Let's go.
Mariota to throw. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. This from long, very long range.
That is trash, dog.
Overtime rules remind us how this
They
goes.
can't even move right on this
Okay,
pitch.
so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. First throw of overtime for Bortles. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover
Blake
there
Bortles
as
a
his
bomb,
guys
dog.
will get the football back. A
Can't throw the
costly
ball for
mistake
shit.
here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one.
What a fumble,
you
man.
cost yourself the game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose.
Pick.
It's incomplete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially in overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down. On first down, Bortles steps away to his left. And some room to work. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Sunday, Sunday.
On second down, here's Yeldon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brian Arakpo able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. This to win it in overtime. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. The Jaguars on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A first down carry now for Yeldon. Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Jags, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I like when birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on back. I got the beam in the flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't matter. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my. I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life, and then the ape man. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say. I say, babe, it's. He say it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Yeah. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front. I got it behind me. And I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, money back, money back. 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 With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? Gonna look on my snap. I take a man and I won't give him back. I just walked into the booth and attack. I hit this button, the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these rats. That be lay, waist snatch, back, straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine. Jumping on my. That's why they call it trampoline. Babe, back on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a. He say it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Yeah. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front. I got it behind me. And I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, money back, money back. 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 With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up. I see you at the again. While you was sleeping on me, I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want. I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a. He say it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back.
Where you go, bro?
Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front. I got it behind me. And I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, money back, money back. 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 With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Sideways.
talking on the phone.